The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring, Jesse Man Do Mercedes and Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
The atmosphere inside this arena for this one is absolutely insane, guys.
And if you think this is insane, just wait until this thing kicks into high gear. You ain't seen nothing yet.
It's the Queen of Spades!
Making his way to the ring from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler.
Just to give you some insight into how Shayna Baszler thinks, she says
this ought to be good.
She prefers to break someone's mind before she breaks their body.
She's the submission magician.
Protege of Rowdy Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, so impressive, so dangerous. One of the most physical women in all of sports entertainment.
Yeah, and she knows it too.
Pretty amazing. Shayna Baszler, the first of the MMA 4 Horsewomen to win a title in WWE. Quite the accomplishment for Shayna Baszler. Here comes the Queen.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one of the reasons that the women's revolution has become the women's evolution.
Charlotte has spearheaded a movement to take this women's division to a level of competition it has never seen before.
About time I heard you pay the Queen her proper respect, Saxton.
Multi-time champion, history maker, record setter, legend in the making. It's Bayley!
Give me a hug, man!
No!
And from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Guys, they're here! The wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Bayley buddies! Oh, my night is made!
Oh, Byron, relationships are all about ratios. Maybe you'll get a date with one of them finally.
Huh? Byron, you have to love Bayley's enthusiasm, am I right?
You're absolutely right, Michael. It's hard not to smile when Bayley's around. It's just an infectious feeling when Bayley comes to town. When Bayley competes, everybody's feeling hug life. Except Corey.
The Irish lash kicker.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Go ahead, Byron. Get head over heels. Tell us why Becky Lynch is so great.
Hey, listen, I remember when Becky Lynch first came to NXT, she had moved to Orlando, Florida to be a personal trainer. Never thought she'd get the opportunity to be part of this company, and now she is one of the premier superstars in our women's division.
Credited with much of the women's evolution. It's boss time! And here comes Sasha.
And from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has made a great deal of history here in WWE. Competed in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, multiple-time Raw Women's Champion.
You should get one of those rings that say Graves on it like Sasha has.
I'll pass.
She might have it.
Harsh impact.
Oh, it's over.
Charlotte's just getting overwhelmed.
That's not something you see often. Oh,
Nice.
shut it down.
She got the shoulder up in time.
Not yet.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
If you're in a one-on-one match with Charlotte, got the shoulders down.
Charlotte Flair has been eliminated.
You gotta believe this one's over. Boom, what impact.
Oh, here it comes. Belly to belly.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
I thought that was it.
Still seems a little early.
Going back to Charlotte's allies, the four horsewomen may look imposing, but Rick didn't anger.
Oh, here it comes. Belly to belly. Victory is on the horizon. Your whole body hurts after a move like that.
And a kick out at 2.
She's a warrior, guys.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
This is it. And she comes up short.
If you're going to leave your feet, you got to make sure you're going to land the move. Double team maneuver on the horizon.
Double hip toss.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
There may be no preventing the... Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation. Oh, nasty impact. Boom!
2018 marked another pivotal step for the women's evolution when the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match took place. Becky Lynch made sure she was ready as the second entrant in the match, the Irish Lass Kicker.
They got him. Got the disarmer.
This is all but over. You don't want to get locked into that move for a long time.
What a hurricanrana.
Becky Lynch may be slowing some here.
We talked about the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble match. Becky Lynch rolls through, and she's got the disarmer. You gotta like her chances now. Heavy duty right hand.
I see where she's going with this. Ronda Rousey's done playing.
You gotta believe this one's over.
But can she follow up?
She's in the driver's seat now. Jeez, I don't like Becky Lynch's chances in this one.
It's no secret that Becky Lynch is one of the toughest superstars in WWE.
No, she breaks it. Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael. Becky Lynch rolls through, and she's got the disarmer.
This match might be over, guys. To add on to our point about Becky Lynch's toughness, she might annoy me beyond description, but her opposition must land everything in their arsenal if they want any chance to defeat the Irish last kicker.
That's true.
And here's a cover.
Ronda Rousey has been eliminated.
Beautiful technique.
What does Becky Lynch have to do at this point to stay in the match? Her opponent clearly has her number here.
Man. Oh, nasty impact.
I can't believe it, Michael.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
She's got her where she wants her. Shayna Baszler making her move.
Harsh impact. This might be it, guys.
Ah, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
She looks for it once again.
Damn it. I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, it didn't look
Becky
any
Lynch
less brutal the
has
second
been
time around.
eliminated.
Backstabber. It's Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
Incredible.
And she escaped cover here.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Byron, you were witness to the rise of the 4 horsewomen at NXT. In your opinion, which one of them was the most dangerous?
Oh, that's a tough one, but I would have to lean towards Sasha Banks. She was devious and ruthless in and out of the ring.
Boom, what impact! She's calling her out. And Sasha with a backstabber, flipping her over. Here it comes! Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
And Shayna Baszler tries the early cover.
Sasha Banks quickly getting the shoulder up.
Nice kick out there.
Sasha Banks' ruthless nature that Byron alluded to has become a thing of the past. Banks has found a way to remain aggressive without resorting to bad sportsmanship.
And I'm sick and tired of it. Sasha Banks was heartless in NXT. She stole a headband from Bayley's biggest fan and made her cry. That's the boss I'll always love and remember.
Irish whip. This might be it.
Oh, my. Watch out.
Guys, we know Sasha Banks is part of an historic night here in her hometown of Boston when she squared off against Charlotte in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match.
Unfortunately, the homecoming for Sasha was bittersweet. Yes, she was main eventing, but she left home worse than she entered without her women's championship.
Look, I wasn't at all surprised when Sasha Banks lost the Women's Championship in her hometown. It is Boston, after all. Losing championships is like a way of life there. I will give Sasha credit, however, for her bravery in entering a brutal match like Hell in a Cell.
Well, I don't think either Sasha Banks or Charlotte have ever been the same since that night. They both left something behind in that demonic cell.
Sasha Banks not looking her best right now. She doesn't appear too concerned, however.
These women are so evenly matched at this point, guys. There's just no telling which one of them will walk out of here victorious.
When looking at the WWE roster, I would underline Sasha Banks as one of our risk takers in the ring. She's never afraid to overextend herself.
It's what makes her a daredevil. She takes risks that have both paid off and gone disastrous. Sasha will show you moves you were never expecting.
Oh, now it's the Boss with a little smack talk.
We bring up Sasha's tendency to be unpredictable and risky. This really makes it difficult for her opponent to scout a game plan against Banks.
Oh, you guys are over there praising Sasha Banks for her risk-taking. I see Banks as overzealous in attempting maneuvers that are more about grabbing the spotlight than they are about winning. Wait for Sasha to wipe out, then take advantage of her mistakes.
If you talk to Sasha Banks, she'll tell you life, in her opinion, is all about timing. Maybe 15 years ago, she wouldn't have made it here in WWE. But today, she can be the leader of the women's evolution.
It might only be heart keeping Shayna Baszler in this match.
She might just have nothing left to give at this point.
I'm not used to seeing this. Guys, she's going to be feeling the effects of this beatdown for days, maybe even a week. Who knows?
15 years ago, Byron, Sasha Banks may not have been main eventing pay-per-views, but today Sasha leads a new era. An era of change, an era of women's wrestling, an era of the Boss.
Well, dummies, 15 years ago, Sasha Banks was probably in high school. But I'll agree, Sasha Banks is the right woman at the right time in WWE. But she needs to be careful about designating herself as a leader, because there are a lot of women in the back who feel just as responsible for these changes.
Oh, man! Ouch!
One of the greatest matches I ever had the honor of calling was at TakeOver Brooklyn between Sasha Banks and Bayley. A rare occasion where one match changed our industry.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. Guys, you both had the privilege of calling Sasha Banks against Bayley. Look out, there's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael. Uh-oh, gentlemen, it is turning into Boss time.
You stole my line again.
Here it comes. Spear!
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Sasha Banks is going to have to dig deep to get something going here.
Go help her, Byron.
Her opponent is clearly getting the best of her here.
I think this one's over. At this point, putting her out of her misery.
Bankrupt.
That right there is why they call
Cover here. Two. Digging deep for a kick out.
She's still in this one.
Stomp.
Good grief. Ooh, what impact.
We know it.
It'll destroy your face. That could be it, guys.
Will she win it here? And she kicks out at 2.
She's still in this one.
She's got that gleam in her eyes. She wants, ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed.
I knew it was, can she keep her down? She got the shoulder up in time.
Gonna take more than that.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Boom! Gets the tag.
You know, I've known Bayley for a long time, and it pains me to say how susceptible she is to being betrayed. For some reason, her trust and kindness become a weakness that many superstars have exploited.
She's looking at it. Oh, man, she goes for the cover.
And
Shayna Baszler evades that one.
Observing how Bayley is constantly being betrayed as Byron did has given her a reputation as a pushover among the women in WWE. I think her desire to be everyone's friend holds Bayley back from making history of her own.
Nope, not true, Cole. Bayley has been stabbed in the back more times than anybody in history. That is a feather in the cap of her legacy.
What a treat we have here with WWE Women's Superstars in action.
I think we know.
What a cutter!
That should do it.
Oh, man, She goes for the cover. And she kicks out at 2.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Oh, nasty impact.
I'm told her photo galleries are responsible for a good portion of WWE's.com's huge traffic numbers last month.
Look at her go!
She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Will tear the features clean off your face. Boom! I remember seeing Sasha Banks perfect the bank statement in NXT, and when the boss has her opponent cinched in right in the middle of the ring, there's nothing to do but tap out.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Once again, thank you for tuning into this great women's matchup.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
When Sasha Banks locks in the bank statement, it's boss time, and it doesn't take very long for opponents to give up from the grueling submission maneuver.
An impressive aspect of the bank statement from Sasha Banks is all the different ways the boss can lock it in. Once that happens, you can consider the matchup over.
What are we going to see here? Hung up on the second rope. What a stomp. Good grief.
She's starting to feel it. is going to need to find a way to mount an offense here.
Yeah, but she still appears to be in a better place than her opponent, so she can probably afford to take on a bit of offense here.
Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around. The boss is giving some serious orders right now.
Down to the floor.
She's licking her chops.
No way she can survive this. Can she?
Whoa!
Oh, the double knees!
What impact!
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Eludes that one.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Nope, reverses it.
Oh, you're just asking to get disqualified.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
She might have it.
Such vicious strikes. He's back in full control now.
Sasha Banks is in a bad way now.
The boss looks terrible at the moment.
Big reversal for her there. Boom, what impact. And her partner's looking to get back in there.
She's tired of resting. She wants to go.
Boot right in the jaw. And stomping away in the corner.
Just ruthless.
Hey, Byron, just like you. Bankrupt.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
Got the head scissors on.
Oh, elbow to the face. She wants to finish this. And Sasha with the backstabber, flipping her over. Here it comes. Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
She can pick up the win here, guys.
The window to take this just opened for Sasha Banks.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
And Sasha with a backstabber, flipping her over. Here it comes. Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
But can Sasha Banks capitalize?
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
Now, she just needs to finish her off.
Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2. Barely at 2.5.
Not yet. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
That's how you use the ropes to your advantage.
These superstars wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup.
Oh, my goodness.
She goes for the cover. 2. She might just be running on instinct at this point.
Wow, I am impressed.
Irish whip.
Oh, man, what a double knee strike.
Right to the sternum. She's definitely energized, but she'd better make sure she saves something for later.
That'll rock you.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Yes! Unreal performance.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. one of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
Here are your winners, Jesse Man Dude, Mercedes, Rowdy Ronda Rousey, and Shayna Baszler.